This is a queen stitch. You either like the queen stitch or you don't like the queen stitch. There doesn't seem to be any middle ground on this one. With the queen stitch, we start at the bottom of the stitch. It is over 4 threads wide and high, so we're going to start at the bottom of the stitch, and then we're going to count up 4 threads, and we're going to go down, but we're going to leave a slight loop, so you're not going to pull it tight, so leave a slight loop. We're going to come up 2 threads and over to the right 1 thread, and you're going to pull it slightly to the right, and then you're going to go down over 1 thread, so you're going to capture and tie down that loop. Then you start at the bottom again and you go up again, leave a little bit of a loop, and then you're going to come up in that center hole and grab the thread. It's the loop, and then again you're going to tug a little bit to the right. Not enough to make a hole, but just enough to make the loop go. We're going to do the outside of the left hand side. You might find this easier to turn your entire project around and do it again on the right. So we're going to go up and down in the same hole, again leave a loop, up 2 threads over to the left 1 thread, capture that loop, pull to the left this time, and go down 1 thread over to the left. Come up in the bottom hole again, go down in the top hole, come up in that center hole again, capture that loop, pull over to the left slightly, and then down 1 thread over to the left. And that's one way to do it. There's another way to do it. You can do your tie downs first. I find that a little bit harder, but you can do your tie downs first. So you will figure out where your bottom point is going to be, and then you're going to come up 2 threads and over to the right 1 thread and come up, and then go down 1 thread over to the right, and you're going to leave a slight loop there. Not quite as big as you did the first time, or on the first way. And then you're going to come and start at your bottom point again. Which is going to be down 2 threads and over to the right 3 threads. And then you're going to slip your needle underneath that tie down. And then you're going to go up 2 threads and over to the left 1 thread and go down. And then you're going to come up in that center point, go to the right 1 thread and go down. Again, leave a slight loop. Don't knot your thread. Just a minute while I get that knot out. Okay, and then you're going to come down and leave a slight loop. Come up in that bottom point. Run your needle underneath the loop. Pull tightly so that it goes back down, and then go back down in that top hole. I'm going to start on the outside again. Come up in the bottom. Go underneath that loop. Go down on the top. And then you're going to go up in the center. Try not to split your threads. Go over one thread to the left. Come up in the bottom. Go underneath that loop. And go back down on the top.